Mukimo is a Kenyan classic dish that is very easy to prepare because you need very few ingredients, and it's often served during events or family gatherings because the ingredients are readily available, so you can't miss out making some mukimo. Today I'm going to be showing you a very easy and simple, delicious buttery mukimo, which is going to turn out fantastic and delicious. This recipe is for 3, and of course you can double or triple the ingredients to make some more for your family, or if you have some guests over. You'll need some potatoes. We have lots of pumpkin leaves, green onions, coriander, parboiled green maize. We have some butter, seasoning, and salt together with cooking oil. The recipe is as simple as that. So I'm going to place a pot for making my mukimo, and you're going to add in water. I've already done that. Then you're going to peel around a kg of potatoes, cut into medium sizes, and transfer into the cold water. Next, you're going to add in a heaping teaspoon of salt, which is going to season the potatoes. Cover your pot and let the water come to a boil. Then you're going to boil your potatoes until tender, and that is going to take around 4 to 5 minutes. And also it's going to depend on the size that you have chopped up your potatoes. So just keep on checking as they're boiling. I always love boiling my green maize and keep it in the freezer because it makes cooking mukimo so much easy. And this is 2 cups of green maize that I'm going to be adding to this recipe. When the water has come to a boil, you're going to add in your green maize, and your pumpkin leaves. You're going to cover your pots and boil the potatoes, the green maize, and pumpkin leaves for around 5 to 6 minutes. And of course, it's going to depend on the size that you have chopped up your potatoes. If you're going to be boiling the potatoes whole, they're going to take a little bit more time. So while everything is boiling, I'm going to get straight into preparing my seasoning, which is going to be absolutely delicious. So I'm going to place a small pot over low flame, add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, 1 tablespoon of butter, add in my onions, add in 2 seasoning cubes and a beef stock cube. Crush the seasoning cubes, then you're going to stir. And because you're cooking the green onions over low flame, the green onions are going to slowly cook and add a very nice flavor to the mukimo. So just be patient, let everything slowly cook. Also, you need a blender. You have to keep on checking the potatoes so that they don't overcook. And it's been around 4 minutes, so I'm going to be boiling for 2 more minutes. Once the butter is melted, your kitchen is going to be smelling so good. And after adding in the seasoning cubes, you're going to add in lots of flavor, and also you're going to add in a little bit of salt. So to fully season your mukimo, you'll be throwing in a little bit more salt. The seasoning cubes are not optional, so yeah, you need that lovely flavor in your mukimo, which is going to be so delicious. Today, I decided to add in a little bit of twist by throwing in some butter, which is going to make the mukimo very buttery delicious. Check once more on my potatoes. Wow, and they're ready. So I'm going to pick my blender transfer in the pumpkin leaves. And once done, I'm going to place aside, put out the flames, that is. Then I'm going to cover and drain off the water immediately, because the potatoes are still going to be cooking because the water is hot. Once you've drained water from the potatoes, you're going to let the excess steam escape. Then you're going to be blending. Meanwhile, you're going to be blending your greens. I love using pumpkin leaves because, as you can see, the paste has a very vibrant green color. So there's no need to add in any food color for your mukimo. So I'm going to transfer on my countertop, and at this point you'll need a masher. If you don't have a masher, you can use a bottle, a cup, anything that can mash down the potatoes. This is how the onions are looking after cooking for around 4 minutes over low flame, and they're very flavorful. So at this point, I'm going to add in a touch of coriander, which also is going to add in so much flavor. Put out the flames, stir in, back to mashing my potatoes. And at this point, I'm going to be adding in my pumpkin puree, mash as I add until I get the perfect color. Also at this point, I'm going to add in my flavorful onions. Throw in a knob of butter, that is a tablespoon. Mash, mash, mash. It's already looking very delicious. Add in some more pumpkin puree. When the potatoes are well mashed, you're going to pick a spatula. Make sure you scrape your pot so that all the green color can be evenly distributed in the pot. And wow, I must say this is looking so delicious. So I'm going to check the seasoning. Yum. Don't add in any water because the pumpkin puree is going to have some moisture, so it's going to help the mukimo get the perfect consistency. Also, if you have not drained all the water from your potatoes before mashing, your consistency is going to be a little bit on the light side, so you need to drain all the water. This is how my mukimo is looking, and as you can see, the color is perfect. No food color, just the perfect portions of puree, pumpkin puree, that is. Wow. It's very buttery, delicious. And we have some green maize, which is making the mukimo get a very nice presentation. So this is the perfect way that you can make some mukimo at the comfort of your home. And everything is going to turn out fantastic. Bye.